Hi, welcome to IBC 2019. I'm Joe O'Halloran. I'm here with Scott Goldman, Director of Product Management, Verizon Digital Media Services. Scott, welcome to IBC.
Thank you.
What a year it's been, and how the industry has been absolutely turned on its head by the likes of Apple and Disney that we didn't even have 6 months ago. How are you seeing the general change in the industry?
Yeah, we started a lot of, at least at Verizon Media, a lot of our customers start off in the TV everywhere arena. So folks who are supplementing their cable television experience with an over-the-top like additive service. But now all those same customers are going direct to consumer, which really changes the landscape of over-the-top television experience.
Completely. Now, you've worked for some years, or you accompanied way for years, for seeing this revolution. What are the new challenges that you're seeing your clients face?
Yeah, there's a number of different challenges. I think first and foremost, when you have this direct-to-consumer experience or digital MVPDs, digital cable companies, where OTT used to be, again, an additive service where you take it out of the home and leave, but now the consumers are relying on that connection, right? That's the only way they're consuming a lot of their television or their traditional television content. So if you have any failures or scalability or blackouts with the over-the-top experience, a lot of customers or viewers don't have a cable subscription to fall back on. So the importance of scale and quality is so much more now because viewers are expecting television-like on their phones.
Is the quote, is that the great expectation of the industry? Everyone just expects everything to work,
right.
Everything expects this thing that's targeted. Is that what they're saying to you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what, when you work on the over-the-top television experience, you realize that this industry has matured so quickly compared to the television experience, which has taken decades to get to the point where it never fails. And but viewers aren't seeing that, so they still have that expectation, even though the runway to get there for video providers hasn't been nearly as lengthy. So it provides its own challenges, but I think in the last few years we've seen a great increase in quality and availability.
As you're saying, the things the customers don't see is what's happening to the workflows to make the content. How are you seeing that change among the client?
Well, there's a number of different changes. When we're talking about direct-to-consumer, there's a whole nother consideration for subscription management, data management around your viewers. They otherwise didn't necessarily have that direct connection, but now when they're directly engaging with their customers, data has become even more important to be able to fine-tune those experiences. So not just data, the availability of those workflows, but again, scalability and availability is so much more important, especially as live events and live video have really started to migrate viewership over to the internet.
Now, bringing this to what Verizon has here at IBC 2019, looking at maintaining that quality, what services and technologies do you have?
Yeah, so one of the things we're introducing at the show this year is our multi-CDN features called stream routing. So your ability to add a number of different CDNs to the mix. That way you don't have a single point of failure. A lot of large-scale events, you don't want to be single-threaded. So we've introduced this capability to dynamically decision on a local network based on viewers' quality of service metrics. That way, every single viewer individually all get the best quality experience possible and also ensure just uptime and availability. So if there was a network failure somewhere, you're not going to lose all of your audience.
Have these things happen, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
So now you've got the network, you've got the content. What about the monetization aspect of it? What are you guys doing in monetization?
Yeah, so we've always had the, we are always first and foremost in the server-side ad insertion realm, which is extremely important when we talk about that TV-like quality expectation. Without server-side ad insertion, you get into this client-side mode where you go from content to ad, you see a spinner, the ad becomes a different aspect ratio when you take all of that technology server-side. Besides the fact that the implementation is a lot easier from a publisher perspective, the viewer experience is so much better and also helps prevent things like ad blocking, which can really hinder your ability to monetize content.
Absolutely. Now, looking forward, very hard to just guess what's going to happen if you look what's happened in the last 6 months. What's going to be on the roadmap for Verizon to address what's going to come next?
That's a good question. I think one is continued build out of our network. Right? There's a number of reports that say if if the tables were one day to flip and all of your over-the-air subscribers or viewers went online, there isn't enough global capacity in the world to handle it. Not nowhere near enough capacity.
That's not possible, surely.
Yeah, exactly. If you take the entire aggregate of the internet, there isn't enough capacity for all viewers to watch TV there. So one of the things we're constantly doing is increasing our network to make sure that while there's I think 10% of global internet traffic is going through a network at any given time, that 10% is going to continue to grow. So we need to make sure that we're capturing that and enabling content owners to be able to distribute globally.
And more mobile video, where's the 5G services, again, from Verizon come on stream?
Yeah, 5G is tremendous. Verizon in the U.S. is one of the largest telecom operators or mobile operators, and 5G is a huge focus of our company. And when you talk about 5G, you immediately think about video and improving that video capability, especially when it comes to available bandwidth, right? And when people are starting to stream in 4K, next it's going to be 8K. We want to make sure that those experiences, the expectation is there that we're able to capture it, and we don't want our network to slow us down, which the 5G absolutely will not.
And that's just going to make your life a bit more complicated, getting that in the workflow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great, well, we look forward to seeing how you deal with the challenge.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching.